Hello, this is Dr. B, and just wanted to come on. My time is limited. Lazy relationships. It is, it comes upon all of us, those in relationship, that you cannot be lazy in a relationship. Whatever you did in the beginning of your relationship, you must continue. Uh, why? Because if you don't continue, then you will lose what you wanted so badly. And I see it constantly with my counseling practice with people who want a relationship, they want to be with somebody, but after they have them, or as they say in the world, after you catch them, then you don't do the due diligence to maintain it. You have a car, house, whatever it may be, your education, you are doing the due diligence to make sure the relationship stays strong. I mean, you're doing it. So if you can do it for your career, how much more should you do it for your relationship? Oh, no, you don't know, Dr. D. This is taking too much of my time. Well, the problem is, if you don't take time out with each other, then someone's going to take your place. That's what's going to happen. And it happens regularly where you're not careful, you're not doing the due diligence, right? And yes, I hear some, well, Dr. B, I do what I need to do, but she's not following me. Well, maybe it's finding out exactly what she needs. All right, because a lot of times in a relationship, you give what you think you need for them versus what they actually need. Again, that happens so many times where people are off base with what the needs are. So it's really taking your time. All right, what are the needs? Because again, you met the person's need in the very beginning. When you met them, you dating them, and now you in love. You think about them every single day, every second, every hour, every minute. Oh, I love you. All right, you got that. That's good. But now it's been 2 3 years, and now you got kids, and now you got bills. All of a sudden, you can become lazy. All of a sudden, you cannot do the due diligence that's needed to make sure the relationship stays strong. So I just came on real quick just to encourage you that if things are not going in the direction that you want them to go, it's a good possibility lazy. It's a good possibility you're not doing what is needed to make sure relationship stays strong. Because again, it needs constant investment. Last thing, and I'll be done. That's a very important word in relationships. Investment. What are you investing in the relationship on a regular basis? If you're not investing, if you're not putting the time in, then there's a good possibility it's going to die. Anything you don't invest in, come on, think about it, ladies, with your hair. If you don't invest in your hair, I ain't gonna go there, don't worry. If you don't invest in your hair, what happens in the end? Not too good. Why? Because you didn't do the consistent investment. Brothers, what if you don't invest in your education? Okay, after a while, you're going to lose out. Why? Because you have not invested correctly. So don't be lazy in your relationship. Make sure you do the investment, because by doing the investment, then you become stronger in what you're trying to do, and especially what you're trying to accomplish. Why? Because you're putting good stuff in. You put bad stuff in, your relationship will get sluggish. Relationship will be non-existent because you were not doing the needful things to make sure it stays strong. Making sure it's strong, you make sure you stay strong. This is Dr. B. I'm not going to try to make these no more than 5 minutes. People ask me to bring these back, so I'm bringing them back just to drop some gems to you. But listen, do not make your relationship non-compliant to what's needed. There was an initial investment. So I ask you, last question, what investments were you making in the beginning that you're not making now? Okay, I'll see you guys again. Be blessed. Until next time, Dr. B. Peace.
So, bruh, you are a married man and you're dating other women and not your wife. One more time again, you are a married man and you take your ring off to date other women. that is not your wife. You're wrong. You're out of pocket. You're not being a man at all. You're being a boy. And yet here you demand your wife to treat you like a man, yet you take every opportunity to go on Plenty of Fish, every opportunity to go on dating sites, because you just doing you. Yet, if your wife is caught doing the same thing with another person, you're about to lose your mind. Or some of you men are very manipulative. Well, because I cheat, I want my wife to cheat as well. The bottom line, sir, you are not respecting your vows. You're not putting your vows in the proper perspective. And you got to get to a point that you stop being like your father. Your father was a Rolling Stone. And when you cheat, sir, you are very selfish. The reason why I'm doing this TikTok while working out, because I'm trying to teach men, it's a workout, man. It's a workout to say no to your flesh. It's a workout to say, you know what, I'm not going to hurt my wife, especially if you know your wife's background. Even if you don't know your wife's background, you made a vow. You want your boys to keep their vows with you, but yet you don't keep your vows. Please, sir, I beg of you, stop dating other women. If you want to date that woman that you gave a ring to, wedding ring to. And now, just start being a man. Peace.
Dr. T.C. Brantley, the relationship trainer.
And I believe in connection therapy. There's 3 C's in marriage: connection, communication, compromise. A lot of people try to communicate, but you can't communicate without a connection first.
Here to mend marriages, correct broken connections, and restore relationships.
After a while, you lose that connection. You lose that stronghold.
Okay.
By reconnecting, watch this. My iPhone doesn't work unless it's charged regularly.
Therapist and counselor Dr. Brantley has made countless TV, radio, and podcast appearances over the years, dispensing expert relationship advice, food for thought, and a few jokes for good measure.
Magnifying glass. Could you need to magnify? You need to look at what's wrong with you, not with your spouse first.
People don't like to do that.
Oh, people don't like looking at them. Oh, no. We'll be here for a second and then we're out.
Out.
Yeah.
Have like the secret code.
Yeah. Oh, Teresa.
Most of my relationships have failed miserably. However,
You didn't have me around, that's all.
Exactly. See, now I'm on the road to success.
Also on the road to success are these happy couples.
If you are in a bad place in your relationship, it's not too late. You should definitely consider getting counseling from Coach Brantley. He's not only amazing at what he does in teaching my husband and I how to reconnect and show each other love, but also to be better human beings to each other and ourselves.
Here I am, 3 sessions in, with a brand new outlook. I find myself smiling more. The lines of communication in my marriage have been reopened. Not only are we communicating at a deeper level, but our communication has more meaning now. I don't know how he does it, but Dr. Brantley has us looking at each other's viewpoints with a much more clear perspective. Our connection is stronger, and we have a more positive outlook on our future together.
We're very close-minded. It's all about me. No, it's about us.
Can the church say amen for a hot second? Thank you.
Amen.